Hey guys, just a quick Sunday update. I am working on suspension parts. Lower control arms, the ball joints are thrashed. They don't really sell the ball joints separate, so I'm getting new lower control arms. Keeping these together for now so I can grab the bolt off them and make sure I've got all the bolt in the proper orientation. Nice sandblasted control arm here, upper control arm. Not done yet, I haven't done the underside. That was just a do before and after picture, but these saddles are toast. The rubber bushings, you can see, are in really rough shape. I have ordered some new saddles with the polyurethane bushings. I've also ordered new upper ball joints. I'm going to reuse these control arms. They are in good shape. So I'll sandblast those and paint them. Take the perches out first because there's no need to sandblast them. It'll be easier to sandblast the control arms without the perches in place. So new perches on their way. New lower control arms on the way. New ball joints, upper ball joints on the way. Strut rods, the old ones are in good shape. The bushings are not bad. I'll show you. Those are in pretty good shape yet. I don't know if I'm guessing they were replaced at one point. There's a little bit of cracking, but overall they are in pretty good shape. So I'm going to reuse those. The strut rods turned out great. I just did some duplicolor etch and acrylic enamel. And they turn out really good. I'm really happy with how they turned out. So got a nice sheen, nice satin sheen on them. Painted the nuts, painted the bolt heads. These little brackets that go right here. It turned out really nice. I'm really pleased. So we will be using that paint, I think, for suspension parts because it's easy. Super easy compared to spraying with a gun. So the sandblaster I picked up off of Craigslist is working great, like gangbusters. I got my my shop vac hooked up to the dust port for now, kind of jerry-rigged, but yeah, it's working really well. Really happy with that purchase. I was a little nervous about this front end suspension and steering because it's been so long since I took it apart. I wasn't sure I was going to remember how everything goes back together. But CJ Pony Parts has a great video they did on their Forgotten Fastback project where they basically assemble the front suspension and steering from scratch with all new parts, and it goes through like step by step how to do everything, and that's going to be awesome for me. So I'm really confident that I'll be able to knock all this out pretty easily once I get all the parts restored and or replaced. It made me a little nervous. The guy doing the installation, he puts a spring compressor on the front springs and he's just kind of tossing it around all willy-nilly, and I'm like, dude, that thing can kill you. But yeah, anyway. I gotta find my spindles. I have no idea where the hell they are. And I gotta get the front suspension here. Or, I'm sorry, steering. This is my steering box, which I am reusing because they are stupid expensive. I'm not sure how to separate the steering shaft from the box. Probably just a nut or something there that I gotta take off. But I'll take the pitman arm off. I'll sandblast that. I will sandblast the steering box and my drag link and everything. My idler arm is still all put together right here. Oh shit, I have two steering boxes. How'd that happen? I don't remember which one's the one for the car. I think the other one I got free in a box of stuff, now that I think about it. So if they're the same thing, they don't appear to be. What the hell? I gotta dig into that. But I gotta sandblast all these parts. I gotta check out the tie rod ends and see if they need to be replaced. And I gotta sandblast and paint all that stuff. But suspension and steering is going smoothly so far, so I'm very pleased. The sandblaster again is working awesome. So yeah, a couple weeks probably I won't have much to say because I'll be just pull out a part, sandblast it, paint it, install it, replace what I need. I'll be waiting on parts here and there because I get the free shipping because I'm cheap. But yeah, we'll get the suspension knocked out. Once I get the front end all assembled, then I gotta pull out the rear end, sandblast it, paint it. Then the car comes down. I might try to do fuel lines and brake lines during that time too, while it's up. And e-brake cable. Would be smart to try to do those while the car is up. And then we'll get it down. That's it. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Make it a great week. See ya.